What's up, my loungies? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer. I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and entertainment purposes only. It's raw and uncut over here, so if you're sensitive to things online or people's opinions, this platform will not be for you. So please proceed at your own risk. Everything goes over here, okay, when it comes to opinions, advice, entertainment. Okay? Okay. Now, in this segment, we got Little Durk. Well, we have India, so Little Durk update. We have Jamal and Lynn, drama, family, a whole bunch of mess. Cardi, and we have an update with Shamar, okay, and who the hell robbed him. Before we get into all of this hot ass tea, my loungies, please make sure to like this video. Let's run it up, my loungies. Okay, now without further ado, let's get into this hot ass messy mess. Okay, now India posted on her platform regarding Little Durk. Okay, so we're gonna get into the statement that was put out by Little Durk's team, and then I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about it. Okay? Immediate release. The recent developments in Durk's legal case have brought a harsh truth to light. The government presented false evidence to a grand jury to indict him. That isn't justice. That's a violation of the very system that's supposed to protect all of us. Durk has always used music to tell stories, to express pain, to heal. And yet, those same lyrics are now being used against him. So they're going by his music. We refuse to stay silent as black artists continue to be criminalized for their creativity. Rap is art. As a family, we are asking the public, the fans, and the culture to stand with us. Stand for truth. Stand for fairness. Stand for the voice. Free Durk. Free the voice. Let artists be artists. The Banks family. Okay, so I guess that's from his family. But I thought he literally did tell real things in his music. Ciao. Anyways, a young boy finna drop tour dates. So a lot of people in the comments was more worried about young boy. But why be free? Keep his ass locked up. Now let's talk about that video situation though. I thought they can't legally use song lyrics against you. Oh, you thought wrong, clearly. Bro snitched on himself in them songs. That's his fault. Free her man, I guess. India gonna defend her man every time. A judge has agreed to hear Little Durk's new bond request on May 8th in LA. His team plans to present a proposed bail package including $1 million in cash, $900K in real estate, $150K from an associate, 24/7 armed security, and electronic monitoring to show that he's not a flight risk. Damn. Also, Little Durk's father says that Durk has converted 13 people to Islam while in federal custody. So I guess this is one of his good deeds that his father's trying to put out there in the public. Now, y'all can pause to read this. This is basically the recent, approval or judgment or whatever for his package. Little Durk said during a jail call that he hasn't heard a single song from his new album since getting locked up. And the only things he's doing to pass the time is learning how to speak Arabic from other inmates and playing 2v2 hoops. I mean, this is the reason why I stop and I can't deal with people that does the street stuff, because I am never going to waste my time in life holding down anybody in jail doing a hard time. Not doing it, okay? You put yourself in that situation, you're going to have to just deal with it or find somebody else to deal with it, because I ain't doing it. That's too much stress, overwhelming. Nobody got time to be dealing with that, okay? People that keep going to jail and keep doing stupid shit to keep going to jail needs to just stay in jail, okay? But at the end of the day, let me know how y'all feel about this. about Little Durk and possibly him coming out. Now, Lynn and Jamal. This is my first time covering them. I don't really, follow them or whatever, but I do be seeing clips here and there. But since it's tea and the drama is crazy right now, we're going to talk about it today. Okay, so y'all already know that they're a couple. We're going to get a little bit into a backstory. She was with him before he got shot in the head, and now he is not the same.
Hey y'all, so tonight I want to have a really deep, heavy conversation. At least it's going to be heavy for me. I want to talk about a few things that have been sitting on my heart. I think we should do it at like 8 p.m. Central. It's like 5 here right now. I live in Minnesota, so it's going to be Central Time. I've been with Jamal 3 years before he got hurt.
Cashmere James. That's what. Shauna, we see you, girl. I love you, baby. All right, look, though. So, look, we going to your mouth. You disrespect one of the guys, we going to your mouth. Dental cream on Jesus Christ.
And then 5 years after when he got hurt, that's when he got his TBI. And one thing for sure is, before that man got his TBI, he loved the ground that I walked on. Like, there's nothing I could ask for. There's nothing that didn't get handled. Nothing. But, after his injury, a lot of things have changed, And we sit online and we talk about, what's the same and, what's different. But we're always, like, talking about...
I don't care what y'all say. If the shoe was on the other foot, a guy would have been left and started a whole new family. She's human. She can move on if she want. I agree.
Personality and stuff, but the whole thing about it is I stayed. I loved him through it. I do love him through it. When he couldn't talk, when he couldn't walk, I stayed because that's unconditional love, not your ability to do for me or what you have done for me, but just the situation. I knew the person and I knew he could get back to himself. But sometimes, people, their love changes and, they change. So you have to kind of like figure it out, especially with the person who is going through their own healing.
I was snapped the F out. I love Jamal. Lynn only with him because of the content, for real. She had a whole different relationship when this first happened with his friend. She saw their content doing numbers and got back with him. This just pissed me off. So there's a lot of people that have been following them and been seeing the whole stuff play out right before their eyes.
So I want to ask tonight, it's going to be a question you can answer here. You can come and answer. When the love changes after trauma, do you stay or do you go? So you can drop your answer if you're not going to be there tonight, or you can drop how you feel in the comments, but it's going to be a deep conversation. Let's do 8 p.m. Central, and come if you can relate. Come if you need advice on what you're going through that's similar like this. Come if you're healing, or just come with good vibes. But just please come with good vibes. So
this is how I feel. If I'm in a relationship with you and you're cheating, disrespecting me, and just treating me wrong, and I feel like shit or whatever the case may be, something happens to you, that's not going to be my problem. That responsibility is not falling on me. I'm sorry. You better go to one of them other chicks that you was laying up with and you played me for, because I'm not the one. I'm not wasting my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting my life or energy on someone that clearly didn't give two fucks about me. You want to say what I'm saying? So kudos to her for even doing that. I don't know what her intentions was, or she really wanted to go through this with him, like, because probably she really loved him. She has a kid with him or whatever the case may be. But sometimes that's not enough either. But we're going to get into some more of these things. Okay, I'm letting y'all know right now, if you want to see the whole live, because these are clips. Okay, we're gonna get into some clips. We have the sister, we have his cousins, we have a lot of stuff that I cannot put everything in this video. So if you want to see the whole content without me talking, please subscribe to my second YouTube channel. Okay, the link will be in the description. Okay,
but they do decline him from like seeing his family. They leave him in the room where he can't get up and go do shit for his motherfucking self. You can't pull up to go
There your baby mama right there. I told you her little messy ass.
They wait till they get tired of them. Like she on TikTok talking about she tired of them. They wait till they get tired of them to drop them off at somebody's house and leave them for 4-5 months.
No clothes, no drugs,
no shit.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting all this motherfucking money, but y'all got my cousin out here fucked up, looking fucked up. All that, like, come on, man.
Nana said, tell them about the document she found. So that Scooter can't see his mom and siblings.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. They found him a restraining order on my sister, his mom, his little sister, and his mom brothers. They were taking him to the Courage Center where he was getting therapy.
Damn. She put a restraining order on his whole family, basically. I wonder why. It wouldn't be for no reason. I don't feel like his family is telling the whole truth on their side. They're just trying to put out, her and what they think of her, what they think is going on, or whatever the case may be. Now, I know they know a lot of stuff throughout the years since his incident. But if you're going to come out and try to put blame, how about take some accountability? Because why would she put the restraining orders on y'all? Like, what was y'all doing on y'all part? Okay? Now, at the end of the day, Jamal basically always said that he wanted to stay with Lynn. Regarding living-wise, I don't know.
His brother right here, this is his brother. Why the they talking shit, talking about a motherfucker taking him to a facility? No, his brother who's right here was taking him to Courage Kennedy for physical therapy. And that set my cousin up and called the police. My cousin was on the run on the felony motherfucker once, and he's taking his brother to physical therapy. And Shauna set him up and got his brother sent up the motherfucking river when all he was doing was taking his brother to physical therapy.
Damn. So Lynn is sitting right there and she not denying nothing that they saying. Did you see how Jamal turned at her like in disbelief? Like, what? You really set my brother up? You got him locked up? That's how he was looking just now. Or am I bugging? Did the look mean anything? Did he know? Did he not know? What's going on, y'all? What y'all think? Let me know down in the comments below. But let's finish getting into this next clip.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody has time for that. We all have our own life going on.
When we say Shauna, we talking about Lynn.
Yeah. Her name ain't Lynn. It's Shauna.
My middle name is Lynn, bitch. You acting like that's not it.
Oh, so you could respond to them basically saying that your government name is Shauna, Shawanda, whatever, and you talking about my middle name is Lynn. But you couldn't deny setting his brother up, though. You had time to speak about your name? Like, girl, what the hell is going on here? But at the end of the day, this is a hot-ass mess. We're going to get into a live where Jamal and Lynn's mother goes live. And a lot of people don't like it. But Lynn's mother is like, listen, y'all not going to play on my daughter's name. Y'all not going to bash my daughter. Let me tell y'all about Jamal's side.
If you want to ask me, I might share some things with you guys, and I might not. But Jamal is here. I brought her up so she can say what she had to say to Jamal, since she thinks she knows so much. That's just. Can you calm down? Can you let me finish? So I think she said somebody blocked her page. So if she wants to come up from her real page, she is welcome to. Mods, I don't know if the mods are dropping her or who. You guys don't have to drop her. And y'all still listen to the bull crap. So stop pointing at that, please. So let's get some tea out. Before your relationship, right?
It's like she was trying to confuse him, because when we get into the second part of this clip, she's basically saying as if she's asking him, but just now she was like, you're the cheater in your relationship, right? She making it seem as if like that's a fact. But watch how she just keep saying, oh, I'm asking you, making it seem like now it's his turn to, like, I personally don't like how she was talking to him and stuff like this during the live, knowing that he cannot really articulate his side of the story as of right now. You know, he says certain things that you could probably understand, but then you don't. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even know if he's fully comprehending everything that's going on. I don't know the the capacity of, you know, his condition and, you know, what he's going through. But let's look at some more of this clip.
Who was the cheater in y'all's relationship? All right, we couldn't hear that. We couldn't hear that. They want to know, they think they spilling some tea, so here. Before you were injured, who was the cheater in your relationship? Was it you or her? Are you sure? I'm asking you, are you sure?
No.
Are you sure it was you? Were you a cheater? I'm asking you. I didn't really mess with you too much with it back then. Huh? Look at, he's smiling. Were you a cheater? A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I knew this Lynn and Jamal story would take a turn. I don't like how her mama did him. I truly think she dislikes Jamal. They just fronted for the camera. Okay, a lot of people is feeling this way. Okay, so Lynn posted this up when battling turns into rumors because people saw that his collar was ripped up and they thought that Lynn was abusing him. But then she posted up this video where this is the reason why his collar was ripped, because he ripped it himself. Then she says, y'all want a mother effer to be mistreated so bad. Because everybody's like, oh, she's abusing him and she's doing this and she's doing that. And the live said a lot. I didn't even know Jamal had another kid. If Lynn really keeping him away, that's so wrong, man. Okay. Now also, his family's on Facebook. He wants to be with y'all, Lynn, and we're okay with that. But what you're not gonna do is lie to him about us. We never sent him to no group home. That was lined up through you and your mother. We never wished death on him. You and your dyke girlfriend had us thinking we was finna do a prayer group, and the whole time y'all was releasing balloons. We gonna miss you, Scooter. None of the family released a balloon. See, you preyed on him and he beat the odds. You really was going for the insurance money, but he came out even more blessed. So now your only option was to make a GoFundMe and a YouTube TikTok channel to gain the clout and fame you did get. If money wasn't involved, you or your mother would not be going the extra mile for him. So his family and his people think that Lynn and her mother just basically using him for clout and funds. All that money and y'all won't even take him to the dentist? We're okay with Jamal being with them people. We never cared, but as y'all hear, his teeth was like that before his accident though. Any ish being funny can definitely come to me about it and I'll handle that. Jamal was popped. Okay, 2020. They rigged up a fake POA the night he was shot to make it where he couldn't get any updates on him or even be at the hospital. June 2021, a whole year after he was popped, she finally goes and get a real petition signed for her to be his guardian. So if Lynn, his POA, what the F he live in the mom basement? And a little birdie said, allegedly, that Jamal smashed the mother. Okay, he smashed the mother, allegedly. I don't know if he smashed the mother before or while he was with her. I don't know, but he smashed the mama cheeks, allegedly. Somebody says he was trying to end this call. He was ready to get off the phone with whoever she is. And then the family said because Lynn was right there. He does that anytime they're around. He sneaks to talk to us. That's crazy if that is true. No bullcrap, the Lynn slander is crazy. Let's talk about how Jamal had a history of cheating and they weren't even together when he got popped. She literally stepped in being the mother of his child and nursed him to what he is now. There was never no promise of no happily ever after. That's just what happens when you genuinely have love for somebody. You don't have to want them romantically. The harsh reality of it is Jamal is not the same man he was before, and that's neither of their faults. Being someone's caretaker can be a very overwhelming, and she's entitled to her feelings and her own life. To disregard everything she's done for that man is crazy. That is true. She was sticking by his side from what we seen. I mean, you don't romantically have to be dealing with somebody to take on that big ass responsibility, especially if it wasn't even peaches and cream before the incident. Like I said, you could call me cold, you could call me heartless, you could call me whatever. I don't care. If you treat me like shit, you're cheating and disrespecting me and doing all of the things you're not supposed to do, and if something happens to you and you expect me to take that responsibility, hell to the no. Find somebody else to do it, because I ain't doing it. You can feel however way you want to feel about me. We could cut ties right there. I don't care. That's how much I really don't be caring to cut people off. I don't care. Okay? But let me know how y'all feel about that. Would you do that for somebody that was cheating on you in that whole situation? And the mother even in the live, because y'all gonna see it when y'all go to the second YouTube channel, the mother said that Jamal was living with his sneaky link at one point. Like, he was just out there really crazy. And she really said, girl, kudos to her, because I would never. Would y'all? I mean, some people might say, oh, I got a big heart, Okay, and that big heart gonna get your ass hurt. Okay, so y'all better calm that big heart down a little bit. Cardi B. She goes live. She talks her album. And she's begging these people that's supposed to be sending in their vocals ASAP, okay? Because she's trying to get her vinyls and everything else. She's clearly trying to have this rollout, okay? So let's listen.
I'm very confident on this album. Like, it's so crazy because I don't be having Colin and Patience listen to my shit. I don't like people that work on other departments listen to certain departments, because it's like if you tell me something that I don't like, I'm gonna be like, oh, and then I'm gonna have my doubts. These motherfuckers almost cried listening to my shit. They was like, oh, I feel like there's no skips, and it's like, I'm telling y'all, I know y'all be busy, but don't miss out on this moment. This shit is so fucking ironic. Like, this album is so fucking, it's so good. I put my whole pussy in it. I rap with the bottom of my pussy. So hurry up. I'm waiting. So busy with work. Yeah. Can't worry, send your vocals by noon. They're taking too long. I need to press these vinyls. Queens Flip, you outside? No, I'm inside.
Okay, so that whole piece of the live clip will be on my Instagram on the Toxic Tea Lounge. Now, it's good to have her in high spirits and she's happy and she's confident in this album. Because we've been hearing for years how she's not sure what to put out, what to do, because she's not confident. She got to make sure everything's perfect, etc., etc. But if she is happy, people was in the comments like, are you serious for real this time? And she's like, yes, I'm just waiting for people to send their vocals. Okay, now when the people send their vocals, are you gonna even put a album, not even the date, don't even do the date, because you have all your haters, the ops, they're gonna start popping out with things before your date and try to, mess up the moment. So let me know how y'all feel about it. What y'all think Cardi should do with the album rollout? What should be the first thing she do? The name, the album cover, what? Now, Shamar, Mr. Big Marco, we already know he got robbed. Everybody and their mother thought it was Avery, the recent guy that he just started popping out on the internet with, because y'all know Shamarco be just flying through them, child. This should be a lesson to y'all. Please do not pop up at my house. You will be going to jail. Trez is locked up. My house is my safe space. I'll never pop up at nobody's house. Okay, now I don't know who wrote that. I know damn well Big Marco did not write that. Okay, but according to him, Trez, okay, is the person who robbed him.
Allegedly.
Who is Trez? Is it that recent dude? Somebody said the same question. His longtime on and off again friend. Okay, so allegedly Trez is the friend, on and off friend, okay? A lot of people ain't know who the hell Trez was. A person that helped him when he was homeless, that let him in his house to stay with him when he was down and out. You called him out and he came over there, but you on live with the real people that robbed you. It's crazy. You just go on YouTube and search Shamar and Trez. Trez took Shamar in a couple years ago when Shamar was homeless, literally sleeping up under a bridge. He allowed him to live with him in his own mother's house. They fed Shamar, clothed him, and everything. But Shamar does the same with all people who try to really help him. He turned on Trez multiple times, and this is the result. Not the result. How about stop inviting all these friends to your house, Mar? Hashtag no new friends, right? Didn't I just say this in my other video that he too open and he just be wanting too many people around? Then stop talking stuff, telling people to pull up when you know you scary. Call that boy out the whole time he was put out town. That's why you was never robbed and just tricked off that money. Learn to count. Oh my God. There was 4 guys coming out the house, but only 1 guy got locked up. That sounds very crazy. The internet said LaShawn stole it, but you scared to say it. Send those police over there. I say Avery plotted this, and now he not getting his cut. So y'all already know people was going to throw them assumptions up. Congrats to me. I hit 400K on Instagram, getting booking busy. Okay, Shamarco, you about to fill up that safe? Well, they took the safe, allegedly. But now you could get you a new one and stuff like that because you making your money and you booked and busy. But at the end of the day, Big Marco, the lesson of the story is stop being friendly to everybody. You cannot trust everybody. People will talk a good one. You can't be gullible out here. You understand what I'm saying? People are out here and he always think nobody's using him. Boy, you use people and they use you. Basically. But at the end of the day, y'all, how did I feel that Big Marco should handle this? How do he know Trez is the actual one that did it? Will there be some receipts coming out? Because how do we know these things? But let's do a quick recap. Lil Durk. I really don't be caring if people stay in jail, get out of jail, whatever the case may be. I really don't be caring. Especially if I don't be following them and like, like caring and stuff like that. I don't care. But like I said, if you are a jailbird and you keep going to jail and you keep doing stupid shit to land in jail, then you need to stay your ass in jail. Okay? Because clearly you ain't never going to learn the damn lesson. Okay? And India and anybody else holding down jailbirds, I know y'all stressed out right now. Anyways, Jamal and Lynn drama. Like I said, all of the whole live, the clips, everything, video footage will be on my second YouTube channel. Please go make sure to subscribe, okay, and run those numbers up. All right. Like I said, in the whole live not the whole live, but the majority of the live is like 20 minutes or so. That will be on my YouTube channel and all the other video footages. Cardi, drop something, get this album going because you sound like you just now starting to get it together and you supposed to start this damn album. Okay, I don't know how many times she took songs off, did songs over, did this or did that because girl, this is a dragged out damn album rollout. This rollout been since years ago. Now let me stop. I love Cardi, but come on, girl, enough is enough. But anyway, I love y'all. Please make sure to run this video up. It is May 1st. Okay, we already in May. This year, literally this year just turned 2025 and already it just seems like it's about to be over. But anyway, I love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos. Bye-bye.